Welcome back, my YouTube family. So, the most recent deal with this car is it's at the gas station one day and pulled up. Everything was fine. Awesome. I restarted the car and come to find out, pretty sure you can see that's bent. So the rockers are fine, the trunnions in there are fine, the spring's fine. But, I haven't got the head off yet, and I've rotated the valve by finger. It's not stuck or nothing. Well, it won't close. So bad news there. Head's got to come off. So that's what I'm doing now. In the midst of, I haven't got too far on it. I got the valve covers off, and basically I've just got the intake off and trying to get the coolant system drained out. Get all these hoses out of the way. But it's a good opportunity to do a video for you guys. So everything's pretty self-explanatory up to this point. Take the intake off, the valve covers. No big tricks there. There's a petcock on the radiator. I opened it up and pulled the cap off the reservoir. And I got maybe a couple gallons, a gallon and a half, something like that, to come out. But I still had coolant here for my heater core. That's what these go to, your heater core. And so I had to pop those off and try to shoot it into my drain pan. I'm not trying to make a huge mess. But, I missed a little bit. But, I'm going to do some videos on this. I'll go a bit further. I'll kind of break it down and explain what I've done up to a certain point and get the video going from there. But, wanted to get an intro going, introduce what I'm doing, and make a video before I get too far into it. So I appreciate everybody watching and enjoy. Hopefully this isn't too big of a deal. I know the rack needs to come out, which it's too dark in there. You can't see it. I'll get a flashlight out. Well, here, hold on. Yeah, I don't know if you can see the rack down in there. You see that little, looks like a brake line fitting coming out of the top of the rack. Well, the balancer is not going to come off with that rack in the way. Luckily, the engine does not need to come out, so get that rack out of the way eventually. What I'm doing from here is get the system, we'll get these hoses off. I'm going to take that fan shroud and fan setup out, and then I'll have a better look at the accessory drive in the front and start taking that out. Once the accessory drive's off, then I can pull the balancer, the front cover, get this exhaust loosened up. I would suggest putting PB blaster on your exhaust manifold bolts as early as you can. I would have took this hood off, but I'm turning on, I didn't turn them very much, the bolts that go into the fiberglass hood, and not really wanting to turn. I'm scared I'm going to tear the inserts or rotate the inserts in there, and then I'll need a hood. I don't really want to buy a hood, so I guess I'm just going to have to wreck my back and work around it. I don't have any fender covers. I could order them, but I'm not trying to wait around, so do with what I got. Some towels. There's a valve spring compressor tool. I'll have that in a couple of days, maybe a day or so. Ordered it off Amazon for $12. Good deal. They range from like 25 to 12. I bought the cheapest one I could find. We'll see how it works. I know it says it was made out of aluminum. And the way it's designed, there's a stud on it. And I could see it was a side note on Amazon. It says a frequently returned item. Well, I would assume that if you were turning that stud in and out of the aluminum bracket, it would probably wear the threads out on it pretty quick. So you have to put a nut and a washer on there and keep the stud from spinning, and just work the nut on the stud up and down, and not the stud in and out of the bracket, because that'll probably wear it out. I would assume it's a pretty simple piece. I can't see it failing unless you break it somehow. But hey, we'll see there. We'll see what it's about when I get there. Leave any questions or comments below, please. And appreciate your views. Please like and subscribe, share.